With Stakeholder Cost Reporting, or SCR for short, we guarantee our clients an impressive return on investment by focusing on digital document strategies, process automation, and business intelligence solutions. We provide tactical decision users with tactical data while simultaneously providing strategic decision users with strategic data. SCR is all about sharing data and enabling your staff with the data they need in the technology tools of their choice. These concepts are integrated in Stakeholders Cost Reporting, and the following slides explain why and how. But first, let's talk about why it is imperative for an organization to embrace these concepts to remain competitive. Well-established digital strategies facilitate the change from using paper-based systems to avoid the costs summarized on this slide. Some of the cost savings estimates are 15% of annual corporate revenue, 60% of office workers' time, and up to 45% of labor costs. For every dollar that a company spends for a final document, $10 are spent to manage the process. When you apply these findings to your own organization, the savings can be staggering in terms of reduced expenses and increased productivity. Working with PDF files is an easy way to deal with the migration from a paper to a digital process. However, cost-effective technologies are available to capture and validate data without the need for ever using paper. Cost savings are increased, staff productivity is increased, and can typically have less than a 2-year payback when the appropriate strategy is implemented. In addition to the enormous savings provided by digital document strategies, business process automation is another source of significant cost savings and productivity gains. A well-defined business process removes the burden of necessary repetitive tasks from your staff. They now have more time to be creative and more productive. With your staff doing more with less, your organization gets a lift from various sources that were previously untapped, such as improved communication at all levels of the organization, more responsive decision-making and less office politics, extremely cost-effective and continuous audit capability, and a more extensive list can be provided to those with an interest. Having a well-defined business process enhances teamwork by providing all stakeholders with an insight into what is happening within the various elements of any given process, a clear understanding by all stakeholders for how each impacts the process, and the ability to see what will be required from them in the near future to facilitate daily planning. A final comment on process improvement is the need to extend and maximize communications by having all stakeholders working with the same and most current data available, which also includes personnel who do not spend all their time at a desk. Effective deployment of mobile communications enables people to stay current wherever they are and whenever they want. Another example for enabling communications is effortless but important communication about current and future weather, which not only helps field personnel with more effective planning, but also helps management personnel to better understand decisions made in the field. It is critical to empower your staff with validated data that all stakeholders can rely on, but also with the technology tools of their choice. SCR is a methodology for creating tactical data for operational people, while simultaneously providing the same data set but categorized more appropriately for centralized head office users. Both the tactical and strategic data sets are validated with a consistent and rigorous business process. Our approach to business intelligence is all about sharing the data with all stakeholders. A small company may only have 2 levels of data categories, while larger organizations may have many more levels. SCR can satisfy the data requirements from small to large organizations. The following slides show how we empower operational people, the people who make many decisions on a daily basis. The ability for stakeholders to see operations at a global level and to effortlessly zero into operational detail is incredibly empowering to each and every stakeholder. Never before has it been so easy and effective to manage by exception while increasing productivity of all stakeholders at the same time. By having a separate business process reflected in each of the curves in the slide, one can instantly recognize where additional management attention is required, thoroughly analyze the issue immediately, and quickly communicate that value add to responsible personnel to react as necessary. Think of SCR Business Intelligence as a mashup of independent and accountable business processes that create a single view of the big picture. As with any mashup, you can have lots of users looking at lots of data and doing eyeball correlation. The thing about business intelligence is that you need a methodology for finding the pearls of wisdom, and when you do, you need data access to quickly analyze and come up with going forward solutions. The next slides illustrate how we have done this for our clients. Often it is critical to understand the bigger picture, perhaps by consolidating several specific project groups or group of accounts, which is easily accommodated by the click of a mouse. Simply select the accounts to be grouped and the curves immediately change to reflect the group total. Perhaps you want to group by location, responsibility center, expense type, project type. The choices can be endless. Once you have established the curve of interest by selecting a single or multiple group, you can easily extract the detail, which can be emailed to someone to analyze the data on your behalf, or immediately transfer to your own desktop for further scrutiny. We now empower users to utilize the extensive features of Excel to rapidly analyze the data extracted from the curve. All this is done in seconds without the need to wait for any additional technical support. You have access to this information as long as you are connected to the Internet, which could be in any airport or just about any hotel in the world. Now stakeholders can easily access and analyze data to new depths, tracing down to even the source documents. With the click of a mouse, you can instantly access the originating source document associated with a specific cost item. The ability to rapidly access and share this information among stakeholders creates higher levels of accountability and communication, as well as facilitating a continuous audit process that would otherwise be prohibitively expensive. To summarize, we help organizations to share data with each other and with various stakeholders and information systems within the organization, without the need for any duplicate data entry. By using the appropriate technology for capturing and managing data, while providing stakeholders the ability to access the data with analytical tools of their choice, which is typically a spreadsheet, organizations can avoid costly mistakes associated with spreadsheets while experiencing significant productivity improvements. The cost of analytical errors in spreadsheets can be substantial, as indicated in the slide. Authorized stakeholders are provided with business intelligence tools customized to their specific duties and information requirements, so they can be analyzing data instead of collecting and validating data. This is how you improve productivity, by providing your people with current and accurate data in the technology of their choice. Business intelligence provided in a way that is meaningful to the user creates productive and happy users. Productive and happy users will create strategic advantage for the organization. In addition to the many benefits associated with digital document strategies, process improvement, and business intelligence solutions, we additionally share and leverage data with legacy systems, which enables organizations to maximize their return on investment by extending the life of previous information technology investments. There are a number of other management and transparency concepts that were illustrated in this presentation, but not discussed for the sake of time. We are a Microsoft partner with global experience and encourage people interested in exploring these concepts to contact us. Smart organizations are changing the business environment by the way they do business. Think of the possibilities. A company with less than 20 employees that are able to manage thousands of projects valued at over $1 billion. A company that can produce thousands of homes a day in various countries simultaneously, with a head office staff of less than 20. We've seen the positive impact of SCR in these companies. Let us do the same for you. Thanks for checking out our presentation. If you'd like a live demonstration, simply email info@stakeholdercostreporting.com to coordinate a time, or check out the website address above. Thank you.